Okay, let's have a good look at what we're talking about here with system of equations. If I read it, it says your turn. Is -10, -2 a solution to those two equations? And these are the two equations. And they're asking us the question, is -10 and -2 a solution? And they're saying the answer is yes, and they just want us to prove it. Well, we're going to do a little more. We're actually going to do a quick graph of these. So this one's easy to graph because I have it in y equals mx plus b. This one, not quite. So we're going to move this 2x to the other side. So -9y equals -2x, because we got to make it negative when we switch sides, minus 2. And then we're going to say y equals, now we got to divide by -9 to get y by itself. So I'm going to divide this by -9, which means I have to divide this by -9 and this by -9. Okay. So when we do that, we got a lot of negatives floating around. I guess I'm going to have to rewrite this when I'm running out of space. So y equals -2. Well, I can write this as a +2 over a +9. And because those are negatives, I could write that as a 2 over 9 as well, right? And then we'll rewrite the other one, y equals x plus 8. Okay. Now it's not asking us to graph it, but I just want to show you how this all works here. So we'll go to the blue one. We know that 2 over 9, which is a small number, is going to be on the y-intercept, so it's going to be down here. And then we are going to have a rise over run, so up 2 and over 9. So from here I'm going to go up 2 and I'm going to go over 9 and I'm going to end up somewhere there. Okay. Now I'm out of space. I could go up 2 and over 9 and end up there. And we should always use 3 points. But because we're out of space, let's assume we're correct. In fact, I could go down 2 and back 9 and I'd end up over here as well. So it would look like something like this. Okay. Do something like that, right? I could go down 2 and back 9. I could get over here as well. Okay. Now the other one, the green one, is a little different. Okay. It's y equals x plus 8. Okay. So we're up here. We're up at +8. We're way up here. Okay. And our slope is going to be a lot steeper. Right? Because our slope is 1. So what happens instead of 2 over 9, we're like 1 over 1, we're here, right? You know, 1 over 1, we're here. And if I graph that one, it's gonna just barely kind of cross back here somewhere, right? Gonna cross back here somewhere. And what's being suggested is where this crosses, make this nice and big so you can see it. It's saying, is that at -10, -2? Well, it looks like it has a chance just from our rough graph, because you know this could be backwards to -10, and this could be down to -2, right? It's got a possibility. So graphically, if I graph the two lines, and it looks like that's a possibility, but how do you show it? Okay? And here's how you show it. Oh, let's use purple. Why not? We got purple here. Here's how you show it. If we take if we take this one, and then we substitute in -10 and -2 for x and y. So that's -20, -9 times -2, that's +18. Equals -2, and -20 plus 18 is -2, and -2 equals -2. So that actually works, right? And then if we go over here, we'll choose this one. Now we say, okay, I'm going to sub in -2 for y, and -10 for x, right? So that's what I'm subbing in. We'll put those in brackets. Plus 8, well, -2 here. -10 plus 8 is -2. -2 equals -2. So that's true for this little equation. And that's true for this little more complicated equation. And what that means is that -10, -2 is indeed the solution to this system of equations. To be the solution for the system of equations, the point must be true for both equations. Now, it didn't ask you to graph it, it's just something I wanted to show you visually. It didn't ask you to graph it in this question. There's a lot of little pieces there. You might want to go back in the video and watch it a second time just to make sure. Take care.